Hey everyone, today I've got your Hereditary movie review. A family has to outrun a horrific fate brought on by a now deceased family member. What did I just watch? As far as the story goes, Ari Aster directs this film where after the death of a grandmother and a mother of a woman and her family, they start to experience many weird and unexplainable events. So when I first heard about this movie, I was drawn to it because, one, it is distributed by A24, and as most of you probably know, they tend to come out with some pretty impressive stuff. At first, I was confused with, what I was watching. I really had low expectations for this film. It took me a while to figure out exactly what the heck was going on with this family. And I honestly didn't think I was going to get any answers to any questions that I've possibly had watching the film. And there's so many little things and details in this movie that you really should pay close attention to, and things that would definitely give you a reason to see this movie more than once. But then after maybe the first watch, you might not want to revisit this again. There are these creepy dolls in this movie, and just whatever elements that they use to create the look of a true horror film, you really have this here, and it's unlike anything I have ever seen before. But thankfully the movie isn't all horror, and there are some dramatic moments and just things that are very suspenseful. And I mean, who really cares about that anyway, because most of the people probably want to watch this because they heard it was scary nonetheless. So as far as the casting goes, you've got Toni Collette, who gives one of her most powerful performances as a wife and a mother who also struggles with a lot of, inner demons, and she's got, a battle with alcoholism, and also dealing with the loss of her mom. And I was really surprised to see some of her scenes play out the way they did here, but man, it was just so intense to watch, and I was really just on the edge of my seat watching her in this film, as well as Alex Wolff, who I have seen in movies before. I'm pretty sure he was in Patriots Day, and he plays the son who's, I guess he plays a central part in this film, and he has a lot to deal with, even though it doesn't always appear that way. And Millie Shapiro plays Charlie, who's the daughter in this film, who she did come off as an odd character, maybe antisocial, but I think she pulled it off in a decent way. And even if at times it would come off really creepy. Ann Dowd is also in this movie, so I thought it was excellent to see her take on a horror drama film. The things that I liked about this movie was that there are a few scenes that made me jump, and I'm pretty sure I counted at least 3, maybe even 4 times, where there are definitely some horrific imagery that made me really want to cover my eyes, because it is just so terrifying, and my jaw dropped watching a particular scene that I won't spoil because it has to involve somebody dying, and it was just so unexpected and left me speechless. I swear, I almost couldn't feel my heartbeat. And the horror aspects of this film were unique, and they did stand out in this film, left an impact that I definitely think will keep you up at night. And I feel like after I watched the movie, I really couldn't sleep for a week. And unfortunately, the things that I didn't really like about this movie was that, without spoiling anything, I would say that the ending was really unexpected after all of the crazy and horrific shots that I saw in the film. And based on what I saw at the end, it really made me feel the same way that I did when I watched the ending to mother, and just how, like, and I don't know why, but there was a moment where I actually got pissed off because of what I saw. And I don't know if it was because it reminded me of Mother, but I just think that it was just one of those moments where I was like, really? The majority of the film does feel slow and quiet, so it doesn't always keep me interested in seeing, you know, what is going on until those like scary moments pop up. So overall, I would say that Hereditary, you know, I would definitely say I'm very mixed about this film, but it did have some very good moments, and it did have some low moments, but I still think it was a, you know, it was a pretty decent film, and I think one that, you know, I would recommend to you guys to see, whether or not you're a horror movie fan. I think it is definitely, you know, quite a film. So I would give this 3.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Hereditary, and as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, coming every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.